Welcome, royal watchers and history enthusiasts, to an immersive journey into the remarkable life of Katharine, Duchess of Kent, a member of the British royal family whose grace, empathy, and quiet rebellion redefined what it meant to be a royal. Born in the rolling hills of Yorkshire, she married Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, and became a beloved figure at Wimbledon, consoling tearful finalists and presenting trophies with warmth. Her decision to step back from royal duties, convert to Catholicism, and teach music in a Hull primary school made her a trailblazer, blending tradition with a deeply personal mission. Her passing on September 4, 2025, at age 92, marked the end of an era, leaving behind a legacy of compassion and cultural devotion. Today, we're diving deep into Katharine, Duchess of Kent's understated yet impactful lifestyle, her cause of death, age, family, net worth, and biography in a 25-30-minute tribute to a woman who lived with purpose and heart. So, picture the serene gardens of Kensington Palace, and let's honor the life of Katharine, Duchess of Kent. Katharine Lucy Mary Worsley was born on February 22, 1933, at Hovingham Hall, a sprawling Georgian estate in North Yorkshire, England, owned by her family for generations. The only daughter and fourth child of Sir William Worsley, 4th Baronet, a Lord Lieutenant of North Riding and President of the Marylebone Cricket Club, and Joyce Morgan Brunner, granddaughter of chemical industrialist Sir John Brunner, Katharine grew up in a world of rural privilege tempered by post-war austerity. Her mother's lineage traced back to Oliver Cromwell through his daughter Frances, adding a historical layer to her heritage. The Worsley home, filled with oak-paneled rooms and the scent of lavender from Joyce's garden, was a hub of community life, hosting village fetes and cricket matches. Katharine, christened at All Saints Church in Hovingham, had godparents like Sir Felix Brunner and Lady Colgate, tying her to Britain's cultural elite. Her childhood was idyllic yet disciplined. She didn't receive formal education until age 10, learning at home with governesses who taught her piano, sparking a lifelong passion for music. She attended Queen Margaret's School in York and Runton Hill School in Norfolk, where she excelled in music, becoming school music secretary and organizing recitals in Norwich. Her academic record was modest, with passes in oral French and English literature, but her cultural immersion was profound, playing violin, organ, and piano. As a teenager, she admired cellist Jacqueline du Pré, later appearing in a documentary about her. After school, Katharine worked in a York children's home and a London nursery, experiences that shaped her empathy for youth. Her early years, blending Yorkshire traditions with a budding artistic soul, set the stage for her unique royal journey. Katharine's life changed in 1956 when she met Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, a grandson of King George V, at Catterick Camp, a military base near her family's estate. Edward, a dashing officer and cousin to Queen Elizabeth II, was struck by Katharine's warmth and wit. Their courtship unfolded over tea at Hovingham Hall and walks in the Yorkshire Dales, culminating in a 1961 engagement. Their wedding on June 8, 1961 at York Minster, the first royal wedding there in 633 years, was a spectacle, with Katharine wearing a John Kavanagh gown and the Kent diamond and pearl fringe tiara. The couple settled at Kensington Palace's Wren House, welcoming 3 children: George Windsor, Earl of St. Andrews, born 1962, Lady Helen Taylor, born 1964, and Lord Nicholas Windsor, born 1970. Katharine embraced royal duties, attending state banquets, trooping the colour, and balcony appearances at Buckingham Palace. Her most iconic role was at Wimbledon, where from 1969 to 2001, she presented the ladies' singles trophy and became known for consoling runners-up, most famously comforting a tearful Jana Novotná in 1993 after her loss to Steffi Graf, whispering, "You'll win one day," a prophecy fulfilled in 1998. In 1994, Katharine made history by converting to Roman Catholicism, the first royal to do so publicly since the 1701 Act of Settlement, a decision that stirred debate but reflected her spiritual depth. By 2002, she stepped back from royal duties, dropping her HRH title to be known as Mrs. Kent, and spent 13 years teaching music at Wansbeck Primary School in Hull, under the name Mrs. Kent, fostering children's love for music. Her later years included rare public appearances, like a 2024 outing in a wheelchair to celebrate Edward's 89th birthday with bagpipers at Kensington Palace. Fans on X lauded her compassion. Catherine was the royal who felt like one of us. Catherine's lifestyle was a blend of royal elegance and grounded simplicity. She lived at Wren House in Kensington Palace, a $5 million residence with classic decor, family portraits, and a music room where she played her Steinway piano. Her Yorkshire roots shone through in her love for gardening, tending roses at her $1 million Hovingham Hall cottage, a family inheritance. She drove a $40,000 Volvo XC60, practical for London and rural roads, but was often chauffeured for official events in a royal Bentley. Her wardrobe balanced royal protocol, tailored dresses and hats for Ascot, with casual cardigans and slacks for teaching. A lover of British cuisine, she enjoyed shepherd's pie and Yorkshire pudding at home, but savored Italian dishes like ravioli at London's Locanda Locatelli. At 5'5" and 130 pounds, she maintained her health with daily walks in Kensington Gardens and yoga, a habit she adopted in the 1980s. Catherine faced personal challenges, including 2 pregnancy losses, a stillborn son, Patrick, in 1977, and a miscarriage, deepening her empathy for others' struggles. She volunteered for UNICEF in India in 1996 and supported musical charities like the Yehudi Menuhin School, raising $200,000 for young musicians. Her Catholic faith guided her, attending Mass at Farm Street Church in London. Fans on X admired her humility. She taught kids music while wearing a royal tiara in her heart. Katharine, Duchess of Kent, passed away on September 4, 2025, at age 92, at Kensington Palace in London. Buckingham Palace announced she died peacefully, surrounded by family, with no specific cause of death disclosed, likely due to natural causes associated with her advanced age. Italian media speculated about a brief illness preceding her death, noting her 2024 wheelchair appearance as a sign of declining health, but her family maintained privacy. Tributes flooded X, with the Prince and Princess of Wales praising her tireless work for others, and Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer noting her compassion and dignity. A Catholic funeral at Westminster Cathedral drew royals, including King Charles III, with a memorial at York Minster honoring her Yorkshire roots. At 5'5" with elegant features and silver hair, Catherine's warmth earned her the nickname Wimbledon's Consoler. Her age at death reflected a life of service, with one ex-user writing, 92 years of grace and heart. Her family was her cornerstone. She married Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, in 1961, sharing 64 years until her death. Edward, now 90, became the oldest living royal after her passing. Their children, George, Helen, and Nicholas, have 10 grandchildren, including Lady Amelia Windsor and Lord Downpatrick. George, Earl of St. Andrews, works in diplomacy. Helen is a businesswoman and former royal. Nicholas, who also converted to Catholicism, lost his succession rights under the 1701 Act. Catherine's parents, William and Joyce, predeceased her, as did her 3 brothers, including Sir Marcus Worsley, a Conservative MP. No public will exists, but Catherine expressed wishes to fund music scholarships for underprivileged youth. Edward and their children continue her charitable work, supporting the Royal National Lifeboat Institution and musical education. Her net worth at death was estimated at $7 million to $10 million, modest for a royal, stemming from family inheritances, Hovingham Hall, royal allowances and investments in trusts. Unlike senior royals, she received no sovereign grant after stepping back, relying on Edward's Duchy of Kent income. Her assets included the Hovingham cottage and jewelry, like the Kent tiara, valued at $500,000. Fans on X noted, her wealth was her kindness, not her wallet. She donated to music and children's charities, leaving a legacy of generosity. Catherine's legacy is one of compassion and courage. From Yorkshire's fields to Wimbledon's courts, she lived with empathy, breaking royal molds with her faith and teaching. To her family, she was a devoted matriarch. To fans, a royal with a human touch. Her life teaches us to serve with heart, embrace change, and live authentically. Thank you for joining me on this 25-minute journey through Katharine, Duchess of Kent's inspiring life. If her story moved you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep her legacy alive. Until next time, live with grace, serve with love, and shine like Katharine.